Hello, hey, hi, social media family. Being of any subscribers as well as any visitors to that of my own immediate personal social media channel and chat room or comment section. As you see, I'm broadcasting from a different atmosphere now for its principal properties. Whereas I just left the other one and as they had closed shop. It is also within a public place business, as you see. You know, for that being this time a bookstore. In honor of the upcoming Thanksgiving Day holiday. And whereas I'm only preparing for it being as it is, a celebration of that being the same as I said in question, the former previous supply I mentioned, being in which is supposed to take place as it happens tomorrow. And there are a number of some such free eating spots open for that particular day, being in which is tomorrow, just hours away from now. And here we have a little after closing of this one particular day, being as it is Thanksgiving Day Eve, and hopefully it will be quite a happy one, not only for me but for anybody else who would appreciate the sentiments and or gestures to be expressed. But other than that, on short notice, I don't think I'm going to be able to volunteer my services, to help any of the other volunteers who could have possibly signed up. Signed up for is what I meant to say, regardless of whether or not that my person was speaking correct, proper standard English grammar of the American dialect, being of some of such quality and quantities and usages, or regardless of how I could possibly be butchering it, the same to be considered as broken English. But nevertheless, I say, state for the record, there's a backtrack here with no purpose of being on, so I can go on to problem to continue for where and when that my person had last left off, so I can finish up as a complete form period for I talking the Saints' word. And whereas, upon short notice, I'm not going to be able to volunteer because I had not made preparations to sign up before then, so that I could do just that, to help whatever local vicinity area, neighborhood community churches, to render services, on the great behalf of veterans and some such others,
Time now is 5:30, which means the cafe sitting area will be closing in just 15 minutes at 5:45. And the rest of the store will be closing in 30 minutes at 6 o'clock. Once again, the time now is 5:30, which means the cafe sitting area will be closing at 5:45. And the rest of the store will be closing at 6 o'clock. Thank you and have a good evening.
See, it's about to close, but so that means I have something like he did say 15 minutes, quarter of an hour. It's about 5:30, a little after 5:30 now. Quarter to six, quarter of an hour, quarter to six. Anyway, though, getting back to some such other. But regardless of whether or not I were to have a chance on short notice to serve as a volunteer for that of a soup kitchen or food pantry, I mean, sometimes I do that. Well, in years past, I usually did more or less, but now not so much. I don't know if it has something to do with the global pandemic or what. I did serve as a judge of election. See, they're about to close shop. See, they're about to close shop for this year. Place of business atmosphere as we have it practice. As the announcement was made, coming from one of the, bookstore business employees, Yeah. Or hold that thought somebody a user by the username of L30. Let me answer this question. So, name, chicken. Anyway, so, ladies and gents, and whereas happy holiday. Take care. Stay warm. Happy holiday. Happy Thanksgiving, that is. See you around. Talk. Yeah, sometime. Yes. Anyway, though, yes, as I was saying in Moore's lesson, was I'm about to close out because this place of business is about to close for this one particular area within the next 10 minutes, give or take 10 minutes, as you see where I'm presently at, See, and whereas the bookstore will still be open, available to be made use of, up until the 6 o'clock hour. But this present area for its atmosphere for its premise is probably about to close within another 10 minutes, give or take some minutes, you know. Then, as I was saying, in the draw things to close to come to a conclusion, whereas I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if you haven't gotten Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, I would hope that you would think to do so now while the blood is still running warm in your vein. All right, recognizing or realizing what he himself had done upon the cross of Calvary Hill, go to suffering at the hands of some sort of Roman soldiers up on the orders of his peers being of Pharisees and Sadducees, but then nevertheless, not to mention those centurions and Caesar, but nevertheless, he went to that cross of Calvary to become the perfect sacrifice, the only sacrifice for you as well as for me. Don't steal my trademark physical gesture. I'm going to have to copyright it sometime. So that if any of us, whatever race and whatever walks of life, fashion, societal lifestyle preferences, the old and young, like both two sexes, then the male and female represent not only the human species, but then the global community within this post 911 era of renewal in the apocalyptic day and age, where the doomsday clock is now at a couple few minutes to midnight compared on our former period prior to then was at a quarter midnight for these rather biblically at that time would have professed some of such faith in him. From there would become to be blessed one regard another, more with more. First and foremost, with his salvation, of which would serve as protection. I got like my security guard. Sir, being a which was there's the American flag, being a which will serve as protection of fire insurance for the lake of fire damn hell, being the only one to be possibly considered, whereas first will become citizens of the kingdom of heaven. And second of all, we will be blessed down here while we're still upon the planet earth in this world. But first you have got to get the salvation here. Otherwise you have nothing coming. And if you make that transition for the great beyond the afterlife, without it, that blood sacrifice comes from the life of God upon within your soul, then your final destination would be the lake of fire, of damn hell, to be assumed with the rest of the unsaved, lost, damn human souls, the unbelievers and non-believers, compared to how we as believers will be across the great divide that separates heaven from hell, as citizens of the kingdom of heaven, in which you would be tortured and terrorized by the devil and the demon, unless you were to become one of the few that could possibly become or be subjected to experiencing one of those beyond and back experiences, because most who go to damn hell are there to stay permanently, you know. Whereas, you cannot have another chance to try to accept Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, whereas you will become citizens of the kingdom of heaven to be assembled with other like-minded believers in the presence of God and his angels otherwise. You all take care and be safe, be blessed, not stressed. Peace and love, joy and happiness. And on that last note of interest, then I would say that it is pretty much so that being a wrap, I don't know what has happened to some of the time that I had gone about, that is broadcasting. I'm supposed to have something like, I don't know, unless I'm mistaken, more minutes from this here. But other than that, I'm about to conclude for obvious reasons or purposes for my person having said so. Like I said before, so I say again, whereas this atmosphere as we have for the immediate area for these primitive properties is about to close shop compared to the rest of the bookstore. It will still be open, like say, until 6 o'clock. And here it is, probably something this here area is about to close in another few minutes, I just want you all to know. So just broadcasting what little I can before I were to close shop myself, so far as just pack up my things and leave as a patron, patronizing this here facility, be it public or private, as we have it. Again, like I said before, so I say again, happy holiday, happy Thanksgiving, and may you all have Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So let me just begin to close out, and I'm going to start packing up my stuff, get out of here. Call it a day, and not to mention call it a night elsewhere. Get about these streets and seeing how I'm not homeless and all. Thank God for that. Though I have had to move to a more dangerous neighborhood on short notice to keep from becoming homeless. Y'all take care and be safe. Be blessed, not stressed. Yeah, peace.